Ekonomik İşbirliği Teşkilatı'nın 13. zirvesi vesilesiyle sizlerle beraber olmaktan büyük bir memnuniyet duyuyorum. Kritik bir dönemde icra edilen zirvenin ülkelerimiz, bölgemiz ve tüm insanlık için hayırlara vesile olmasını Rabbimden niyaz ediyorum. Zirveyi düzenleyen ve bizleri geleneksel misafirperverlikleriyle ağırlayan Pakistan İslam Cumhuriyeti'ne ev sahibimiz Başbakan Sayın Nawaz Şerif'e huzurlarınızda şükranlarımı sunuyorum. Teşkilat sekreteryasına ev sahipliği yapan ve dönem başkanlığını Pakistan'a devreden İran İslam Cumhuriyeti'ne ve Cumhurbaşkanı Sayın Ruhani'ye de katkıları, çalışmaları için teşekkür ediyorum. Sekreterya görevini başarıyla yöneten Genel Sekreter Halil İbrahim Akçay'ı ve ekibini de tebrik ediyorum. Değerli kardeşlerim, Ekonomik İşbirliği Teşkilatı yaklaşık 8 milyon kilometre karelik bir alanda 400 milyonu aşkın bir nüfusu bünyesinde barındırıyor. Üyesi olmaktan iftihar ettiğimiz bu teşkilat aynı zamanda ortak değerlerimizi, köklü tarihimizi, kardeşliğimizi de temsil ediyor. Zirve toplantısı teşkilatın genel resmine bakmamız, değerlendirmesini yapmamız, eksikliklerimizi görmemiz ve ona göre vizyonumuzu güçlendirmemiz için çok önemli bir fırsattır. Mevcut rakamlar potansiyelimizi yeterince harekete geçiremediğimizi açıkça ortaya koyuyor. Ekonomik İşbirliği Teşkilatı bölgesinin 2015'te dünya nüfusu içindeki payı %6,2 olmasına karşılık dünya ticaretindeki payı sadece %2'dir. Öncelikle bölge içi ticareti artıracak adımları atmamız şarttır. Bu sebeple EKOTA'nın hayata geçirilmesi çok önemlidir.
It is crucial that we actually make EKOTA a reality. I'd like to kindly invite the relevant countries to take the necessary steps so that this project can be realized. Similarly, we need to increase the quality of the air, road transportation and railroad connections between our countries for trade and for bilateral communication. The main theme of the summit has to do with the connectivity between our countries for regional prosperity, and it is quite on point. The Transit Transportation Framework Agreement and its effective implementation will contribute a great deal in building transportation corridors across the region. It is at this point, in this subject, that in Turkey we actually fulfilled numerous large projects. We have the Yavuz Sultan Selim Bridge that connects Asia to Europe. We have Marmara Tube Crossing and also the Eurasia tunnels, which have now been completed, which are currently operational, serving our people. It is with Osman Gazi Bridge that we actually made a connection over the Marmara Sea in the north to south direction. We have Edirne-Kars rapid railway project that is continuing. We also have the Bakü-Tbilisi-Kars project, and we also attach a great deal of importance to the 1915 Çanakkale Bridge that will be built over the Gallipoli or Çanakkale Strait. These investments are actually a new addition or a modern continuation of the Silk Road understanding, or the Silk Road we had in the past. And the Chinese project to revive the ancient Silk Road is also very important in this regard. We are currently in the process of building the world's largest airport, the third airport in Istanbul. That airport will likely also contribute a great deal to our region. We are fulfilling all these projects not just for our own citizens living in Turkey, Turkey, but for more than 400 million brothers and sisters of ours living in the geography in the region of the organization. My distinguished friends, if we want to further boost and empower our organization, we have to focus on the issue and field of energy. That much is very clear in my mind. Any initiative that will make the issue, the topic of energy, a priority in our cooperation will be supported by my country. Of course, we also need to focus on such fields as agriculture, environment, and tourism, and we need to make use of the organization platforms in a more efficient and effective way. We attach a great deal of importance to the 2025 vision, and we believe that this vision will actually do a perfect job of channeling and guiding our cooperation efforts going into the next decade. When it comes to the implementation of the vision document, the vision implementation fund and its establishment are very important in our consideration. The fund needs to be established within the framework of EcoBank, and it needs to be run in an effective and efficient manner by achieving this. Of course, EcoBank is critical in terms of its capacity of project and trade finance. We need to further improve its capacities and diversify its activities. Distinguished brothers and sisters, when we look at the calendar of activities of the organization, we see that we actually carry out numerous meetings across a different number of subject matters, but when it comes to concrete projects or actually implementing these projects, unfortunately we see that we have not achieved the progress that we desire. As member states, we also have some problems when it comes to taking ownership of the organization. There is no doubt that the most clear sign of taking ownership of the organization is fulfilling our budgetary responsibilities. I do believe that we will overcome these challenges. We've also initiated a reform process in order to further boost the expertise and human capacity of the Secretariat, and I do hope that this reform process will be completed successfully. If we want to further boost our economic and trade ties, that is only possible through the elimination of threats to our security and to our stability. I'd like to underline one particular point at this stage. This meeting, of course, has more of an economic focus, more of an economic summit. However, politics is what provides the framework. Our political attitudes are what provides the framework. Therefore, this group of brothers and sisters, when we take our steps, we cannot possibly ignore politics altogether. Therefore, we have to have solidarity in the political realm as well. Our countries represented here have different problems. Afghanistan has its own challenges. Azerbaijan has its troubles for many years, especially in the Karabakh region. Nagorno-Karabakh problem, we cannot ignore that problem. For more than 20 years, negotiations have been continuing, but to no concrete result or to no avail. The tripartite Minsk group could not also solve this problem. So this brings me to the conclusion that we need to take matters into our own hands. As ECHO or as the Islamic Cooperation Organization, we need to display solidarity and take determined steps. The invasive attitude of Armenia is something that we need to refer to and talk about on all international platforms, both at ECHO and at the Islamic Cooperation Organization. We have to continuously follow up on that matter. And I also do believe that if we continue this determined stance, we will achieve the result that we desire in an easier manner. The same applies to, same goes for Afghanistan as well. If we Afghanistan to its own fate, then Afghanistan will unfortunately not be able to overcome the challenge of terrorism. So against all forms of terrorism, we have to further improve our cooperation, because as we speak, Turkey is actually fighting very actively against a whole host of terrorist organizations, bloody terrorist networks such as Daesh, FETÖ, PKK, PYD, and others. We have to get rid of these terrorist groups that kill innocent people in cold blood, that have no respect for any principle or moral values. These are band of murderers. And we can never allow Muslims to come under scrutiny or to come under judgment and questioning as a result of inhumane killings of these terrorist organizations. We have to also be very careful against initiatives that try to instill chaos and competition in our region based on ethnicity or religious groups. We cannot endanger our future for the benefits or interests of foreign powers. Our first and foremost priority and duty is to stop the bloodshed in countries such as Syria, Iraq, Yemen, and Libya, to stop this fighting between brothers and sisters. And of course, our brothers and sisters in the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, unduly isolated from the world, we have to be in closer solidarity with them. Therefore, the temporary observation status of the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus in our organization needs to become a permanent one, and certain economic cooperation activities should also be organized in the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. We need to encourage this. I would like to extend my gratitude to all my brothers and sisters that work for the organization of this summit, both on the personal behalf and on behalf of my country. And with that, I would like to thank you all.
Ekonomik İşbirliği Teşkilatı'nın 13. zirvesi vesilesiyle sizlerle beraber olmaktan büyük bir memnuniyet duyuyorum. Kritik bir dönemde icra edilen zirvenin ülkelerimiz, bölgemiz ve tüm insanlık için hayırlara vesile olmasını Rabbimden niyaz ediyorum. Zirveyi düzenleyen ve bizleri geleneksel misafirperverlikleriyle ağırlayan Pakistan İslam Cumhuriyeti'ne ev sahibimiz Başbakan Sayın Nawaz Şerif'e huzurlarınızda şükranlarımı sunuyorum. Teşkilat sekreteryasına ev sahipliği yapan ve dönem başkanlığını Pakistan'a devreden İran İslam Cumhuriyeti'ne ve Cumhurbaşkanı Sayın Ruhani'ye de katkıları, çalışmaları için teşekkür ediyorum. Sekreterya görevini başarıyla yöneten Genel Sekreter Halil İbrahim Akçay'ı ve ekibini de tebrik ediyorum. Değerli kardeşlerim, Ekonomik İşbirliği Teşkilatı yaklaşık 8 milyon kilometre karelik bir alanda 400 milyonu aşkın bir nüfusu bünyesinde barındırıyor. Üyesi olmaktan iftihar ettiğimiz bu teşkilat aynı zamanda ortak değerlerimizi, köklü tarihimizi, kardeşliğimizi de temsil ediyor. Zirve toplantısı teşkilatın genel resmine bakmamız, değerlendirmesini yapmamız, eksikliklerimizi görmemiz ve ona göre vizyonumuzu güçlendirmemiz için çok önemli bir fırsattır. Mevcut rakamlar potansiyelimizi yeterince harekete geçiremediğimizi açıkça ortaya koyuyor. Ekonomik İşbirliği Teşkilatı bölgesinin 2015'te dünya nüfusu içindeki payı %6,2 olmasına karşılık dünya ticaretindeki payı sadece %2'dir. Öncelikle bölge içi ticareti artıracak adımları atmamız şarttır. Bu sebeple EKOTA'nın hayata geçirilmesi çok önemlidir.
It is crucial that we actually make a quota a reality. I'd like to kindly invite the relevant countries to to take the necessary steps so that this project can be realized. Similarly, we need to increase the quality of the air, road transportation and railroad connections between our countries for trade and for bilateral communication. The main theme of the summit has to do with the connectivity between our countries for regional prosperity, and it is quite on point. The Transit Transportation Framework Agreement and its effective implementation will contribute a great deal in building transportation corridors across the region. It is at this point in this subject that in Turkey we actually fulfilled numerous large projects. We have Yavuz Sultan Selim Bridge that connects Asia to Europe. We have Marmara Tube Crossing and also the Eurasia tunnels, which have now been completed, which are currently operational, serving our people. It is with Osman Gazi Bridge that we actually made a connection over the Marmara Sea in the north to south direction. We have Edirne-Kars rapid railway project that is continuing. We also have the Bakü-Tbilisi-Kars project, and we also attach a great deal of importance to the 1915 Çanakkale Bridge that will be built over the Gallipoli or Çanakkale Strait. These investments are actually a new addition or a modern continuation of the Silk Road understanding, or the Silk Road we had in the past. And the Chinese project to revive the ancient Silk Road is also very important in this regard. We are currently in the process of building the world's largest airport, the third airport in Istanbul. That airport will likely also contribute a great deal to our region. We are fulfilling all these projects, not just for our own citizens living in Turkey, but for more than 400 million brothers and sisters of ours living in the geography in the region of the organization. My distinguished friends, if we want to further boost and empower our organization, we have to focus on the issue and field of energy. That much is very clear in my mind. Any initiative that will make the issue, the topic of energy, a priority in our cooperation will be supported by my country. Of course, we also need to focus on such fields as agriculture, environment and tourism, and we need to make use of the organizational platforms in a more efficient and effective way. We attach a great deal of importance to the 2025 vision, and we believe that this vision will actually do a perfect job of channeling and guiding our cooperation efforts going into the next decade. When it comes to the implementation of the vision document, the Vision Implementation Fund and its establishment are very important in our consideration. The fund needs to be established within the framework of EcoBank, and it needs to be run in an effective and efficient manner by achieving this. Of course, EcoBank is critical in terms of its capacity of project and trade finance. We need to further improve its capacities and diversify its activities. Distinguished brothers and sisters, when we look at the calendar of activities of the organization, we see that we actually carry out numerous meetings across a different number of subject matters, but when it comes to concrete projects or actually implementing these projects, unfortunately we see that we have not achieved the progress that we desire. As member states, we also have some problems when it comes to taking ownership of the organization. There is no doubt that the most clear sign of taking ownership of the organization is fulfilling our budgetary responsibilities. I do believe that we will overcome these challenges. We've also initiated a reform process in order to further boost the expertise and human capacity of the Secretariat, and I do hope that this reform process will be completed successfully. If we want to further boost our economic and trade ties, that is only possible through the elimination of threats to our security and to our
Özellikle
stability.
üzerinde durmak istediğim konu
I'd
şu.
like to underline one particular point at this stage.
Bu toplantı
This meeting,
ekonomik
of course,
işbirliği teşkilatı zirvesi olsa da
has more of an economic focus,
asıl
more of an
çerçevesini
economic
çizen
summit.
siyaset,
However, politics
siyasi
is
yaklaşımdır.
what provides the framework.
Öyleyse
Our
bu
political
kardeşler
attitudes are
bunun
what
için
provides the framework.
özellikle
Therefore, this group of
adımlarımızı
brothers and
atarken
sisters, when we
siyaseti
take
bir
our
kenara
steps,
koymamız
we
mümkün değil.
cannot possibly
Öyleyse
ignore politics
bu
altogether.
siyasi mücadelede birbirimizle olan
Therefore,
dayanışmamız
we have to have solidarity
önem arz
in the
etmektedir.
political realm as well.
Birçok ülkemizin burada sıkıntıları var.
Our countries represented
Afganistan'ın
here have
sıkıntıları
different
var.
problems. Afghanistan has its own
Azerbaycan'ın
challenges.
yıllardır çektiği
Azerbaijan
sıkıntı var.
has its
Özellikle
troubles for many
Dağlık
years,
Karabağ sorununa
especially in the Karabağ
görmemezlikten
region.
gelemeyiz.
Nagorno-Karabağ problem, we cannot
20
ignore
yılı
that
aşkın
problem.
bir süredir
For more
devam
than
eden
20 years,
görüşmeler bir
negotiations
neticeye
have been continuing,
ulaşamamıştır.
but to no concrete
Minsk
result or
üçlüsü
to no avail.
bu işi
The tripartite
çözememiştir.
Minsk group
Öyleyse
could not also
biz kendi
solve this
göbeğimizi
problem. So
beraber
this brings me to the
birlikte
conclusion
kesmek
that we
zorundayız.
need to take
Burada
matters into our own
gerek
hands.
EKO, gerekse İslam İşbirliği Teşkilatı olarak
As ECHO
dayanışma
or as the
içerisinde
Islamic
bu adımları
Cooperation Organization, we need
kararlılıkla
to
atmak
display
durumundayız.
solidarity and take determined
Ermenistan'ın
steps.
işgalci tavrını
The
hep birlikte
invasive
her tür
attitude of
uluslararası
Armenia
toplantıda dillendirmek durumundayız.
Something that we need to
Gerek
refer
ECO,
to and talk about on
gerekse
all
İslam
international
İşbirliği
platforms,
Teşkilatı
both
olarak
at ECHO and at the
bunun
Islamic
sürekli
Cooperation
takipçisi olmak
Organization. We
durumundayız.
have to
Ve
continuously
ben inanıyorum
follow up
ki
on that matter.
eğer bunu
And I also do
birlikte
believe that
sürdürürsek
if we
netice
continue
almamız da
this
daha kolay
determined
olacaktır.
stance, we will
Aynı
achieve
şey
the result that we
Afganistan için
desire
de geçerli.
in an easier manner. The same
Afganistan'ı
applies to,
eğer
same goes
kendi
for
başına bırakacak
Afghanistan as
olursak
well. If we Afghanistan
Afganistan'da
to its own
terörün
fate,
kucağından
then
kurtulamayacak.
Afghanistan will unfortunately not be able to overcome the challenge of terrorism. So against all forms of terrorism, we have to further improve our cooperation, because as we speak, Turkey is actually fighting very actively against a whole host of terrorist organizations, bloody terrorist networks such as Daesh, FETÖ, PKK, PYD and others. We have to get rid of these terrorist groups that kill innocent people in cold blood, that have no respect for any principle or moral values. These are bands of murderers. And we can never allow Muslims to come under scrutiny or to come under judgment and questioning as a result of inhumane killings of these terrorist organizations. And we have to also be very careful against initiatives that try to instill chaos and competition in our region based on ethnicity or religious groups. We cannot endanger our future for the benefits or interests of foreign powers. Our first and foremost priority and duty is to stop the bloodshed in countries such as Syria, Iraq, Yemen and Libya, and to stop this fighting between brothers and sisters. And of course, our brothers and sisters in the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, unduly isolated from the world, we have to be in closer solidarity with them. Therefore, the temporary observation status of the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus in our organization needs to become a permanent one, and certain economic cooperation activities should also be organized in the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. We need to encourage this.